Okay, Peggy, you have the floor.
Thank you. Hello, dear old and new friends. All my regards from the Åland island. We are, like all of us, living in a digital world, and thank you, Jesta. I will not repeat what you have said. We have the same challenges. We know that digital platforms and public systems increasingly shape access to markets, services, and culture all around Europe. Many territories, such as the Åland Island, Faroe Islands, Canary Islands, have distinct legal, fiscal, and cultural frameworks that's not reflected in the current digital infrastructure. So we think that the concept of one pilot project, the Territorial Logic Layer, provides at least some structure and a good example how some of our challenges can be solved. And if you have any technical questions, please do not ask me, ask my expert, Max, please.
Okay. You have the floor, Max.
Thank you. My name is Adamczak, and I'm a marketing data scientist, but I'm also the chairman of small entrepreneurs on the island. And I got a task 8 years ago to fix the e-commerce, because we are a special territory. And the problem is that today the global commerce runs on disconnected standards, but we are not alone. There are 8 different tax setups in Europe. Here you see some of them, and I will not go through them all, but this makes problems in the digital world. When you have an exception, it will be a big problem. So, what is happening when what in digital age is coming? We will not be the only ones who have problems. So we have some short time, but we have the solution. And that's why we have a protocol that will help the digital world to understand the juridic complex territorial needs. And that is on the Territorial Logical Layer.com. You can find the information. And now the local government has hired us, the small entrepreneurs, to make a pilot project where we will make a proof end-to-end how this will work if we use the rules in a correct way. So that's why we're going to talk to PayPal, Stripe, and Shopify and other guys. And if some territory here want to join the pilot, that is perfect. You can contact me afterwards. But at the same time, geoblocking is a big issue for us. We speak Swedish, and our kids can't see Swedish-speaking children's program. Or we get Finnish commercials, and so on. And at the same time, your IP address does not define your identity, territory, or rights. And to get some background, when I was little, the phone was added to the wall, and you know exactly where the phone was geographically placed. But nowadays, the most common question when you call somebody, where are you, not how you are. And the thing is exactly with EP numbers. You have the same situation. In the beginning, you knew where the person is. But nowadays, you could be in 25 different places at the same time. So geoblocking is not working. And this is showing. Back in the times, DVD had a good solution. You could choose the region 2 in Europe and Japan was on the same disk. And you choose the language you prefer. But that we have lost. And we're trying to solve this with a solution, with a protocol, how to help it. And then we have the third thing, not only the ISO standard. And of course, I thought ISO standard is only one, but it's actually two. And then you have WIPO, the intellectual rights. That is also something you have to concern. And that's what we are trying to do. So, the streaming platforms are built around the first version of ISO standard 3166. But then you have another one that we really listen in the regions and different languages than the majority is speaking. So, the next step are, I guess you have used VPN to fool the system so you can get the right program in your language. Well, what we are trying to do is actually the opposite. Make a similar thing like TLL, but similar like VPN, but TLL, that you prove where you live and what rights you have, to help the streaming services to understand the reality. So what does it help? Yeah, it helps with a lot of things. But the last thing is that ecosystems are built for states, not for complex territories. And that's the thing we want to help. And the first part could maybe help 2-3 million people. But the last one would help maybe 1 billion people. Because all the ones who speak Spanish in the States, or French in Canada, or German in the northern part of Italy, or Swedish. Okay, sorry. So this is TLL, where you can find it, and here are the 9 different layers you can look at. And we have a really big option right now, because ICANN is the boss of internet, and that is actually an Åland guy that I know. So we have a really good chance right now to do something about this. And then we have a pilot, and that's where we want to start. And here is a complex map. You can see what everything is involved. And if you want to join this project, please contact me today, or here you can find my LinkedIn address. That was all. Thank you.
Thank you, Max and Peggy. We will put to the vote the motion. Votes for.